visual styles. So there are different visual styles or ways to show your model. So you can go here under the View tab, and you can see some ways of presenting your model by hovering over Edge Style, and you can maybe uncheck edges so that it doesn't look like you have those hard edges, especially for curves. Or you can also go to Edge Style and uncheck Profiles. Okay, now you only see the faces without those lines or the profiles. So of course you do want to see the edges and the profile, so you can leave that check, and profiles check as well. Now if you go here under view, you also have some face styles. So here you can find X-ray or X-ray view, so you can see through the surfaces of the wall. And you can also, let's say, uncheck that and go wireframe. Okay, so face styles allows you to also see just the hidden lines, or go to a shaded view. Of course, you can play around with all these different options, and shaded with texture, which is normally what you want, especially if you have materials or textures applied to your walls. Okay, so monochrome, since this is already monochromatic application, so you don't see anything. So but if you have materials, then monochrome will not show, or will show this in one tone of color. Now there's also another way of changing styles, and there are default styles. So you can go to the default tray and make sure the tray is on, which is the tray here on the right side. And you have here under styles, if you don't see styles, you can go to window default tray and make sure styles is checked, or any of these trays that you need are checked so that it will be shown. Okay, and then here we're in the default styles, which is where we are now. And you can click on any of these styles, and it will actually change the way we view our model. So if you need to go back, simply go to the default style and click on the first box here to go to the default style. But if you click on the down arrow here, there are other styles that you can actually use. So photo modeling, okay, or you can go to straight lines and see differences. So just experiment with all these different styles and see what works well for your scene or your model. Okay, especially if you like to maybe make a presentation. And you can actually also have other styles like a color set style here. And again, if you need to, you can always go back to the default style and double click on that first box. Okay, you can also edit the style. So if you go here, you can edit this particular style, like maybe uncheck edges. And notice that if you do that, there's an icon here with a like a recycling arrow going around. That means that this particular style has been checked. If you want to, you can double click here and save that to the style. Again, if I bring back edges, that means this particular style has been changed, and you see that double arrow again going around. So to save the style, simply double click on that and the style is saved. Okay, so there are different boxes here as well to choose from, things that you can use to edit. Okay, so just check on those boxes and make changes to this particular style. Okay, so when you encounter uh, or when you want to show a different way of viewing your model, simply check styles or go to view and change the appearance of the style, either the edges or the face of your model.